we're going to dive into the world of playboys and uncover 5 principles they use to turn a girl who initially doesn't like them into someone who does. Now, before we proceed, let me just say that being a playboy is not something I endorse. It's not a path to becoming a high-value man. However, there are some cool principles that playboys possess which we can adapt and apply in our own lives. The ones I'm about to share with you in this video. These principles not only help you make a girl like you, but they also transform you into a better man overall. First principle, you're not responsible for making everyone like you. Now, if you've been following the tips I often share on this channel, such as focusing on yourself, staying active, learning new skills, and creating things, then I'm confident you've already become a cool and high-value man. But even if you've become an amazing guy, it doesn't mean that every girl will like you. Attraction is subjective and depends on individual preferences. And here's the thing, you're not responsible for making everyone like you. Remember this principle well. By embracing it, you'll become more confident. You won't be burdened by other people's opinions. And most importantly, you'll live a happier life. This is a principle that playboys often hold on to. It's what makes them exude confidence when dealing with girls. No matter how beautiful, wealthy, or high status a girl may be, playboys usually don't care. They remain confident. If a girl doesn't like you, even though you've become an awesome guy, it's not your fault, and it's no longer your responsibility. It simply means that she doesn't have good taste. Remember, a cool guy is destined for a cool girl. Second principle, the show must go on. This is one of the coolest principles playboys live by. No matter what happens, your life must go on. This means you have to remain calm in any situation. For instance, if you like a girl and she doesn't like you back, you can't appear nervous in front of her. Regardless of your current circumstances, you have to stay composed when talking to her. Carry on with your life as if nothing has changed. Act as if you don't know that she doesn't like you. Just be cool, but don't be cool by being cold or avoiding her. Talk to her like you normally would. Behave the same way you've always behaved around her, because your goal here is to turn her from someone who doesn't like you into someone who does. By embracing the principle of the show must go on, you'll become a man who always appears calm, even in uncomfortable and unfavorable situations. And that's what makes a girl see you as an attractive and charismatic guy. Third principle, take it or leave it. If you already know that a girl doesn't like you, you'll be faced with a choice. Either continue pursuing her or move on to another girl. Whichever choice you make, there's actually no right or wrong. What's wrong is not having the courage to make a choice. Essentially, hanging yourself. For example, if you still want to pursue a girl who doesn't like you, but you're too afraid to take action and end up looking nervous and awkward when you're around her, that's not the way to go. As a man, you need to have a firm stance. Approach her if you genuinely want to get closer to her. Distance yourself if you genuinely want to move on. In life, you'll always be faced with choices. Take it or leave it. If you want to turn a girl who initially doesn't like you into someone who does, you have to believe in your choice. You can't back down. Ask her out for a meeting, even though you know she doesn't like you, and be prepared for any risks you might face. Fourth principle, honesty is the best compliment. Once you're certain about your choice, and you genuinely want to turn a girl who doesn't like you into someone who does, the next step is to make a move. Ask her out, invite her for a dinner date, or watch a movie together. Now, during these moments when you're alone together, show her your honesty. This is one of the principles playboys often use, which is to charm a girl with compliments. And the best compliment you can give a girl is through honesty. For example, express your feelings when you're out on a date.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Compliments that come from honesty like this will sound more genuine to a girl. And at this stage, you're indirectly confirming to her that you like her. Now, all you have to do is wait for her response. Does she feel the same way or not? Fifth principle, rejection is part of life. If you've followed the fourth point, it means you've reached a stage where you know the girl's answer for sure. If she still rejects you and says she doesn't like you, congratulations. It means you've received the most valuable lesson in life. The most important lesson that can transform you into a strong and resilient man. That lesson is called rejection. And just like any lesson, there will be a test. And you'll pass the test if you can accept the rejections you face. Hold your head up high. Move on to another girl while staying focused on improving yourself. Your chances of finding the right girl will be much higher if you can move on. Instead of dwelling in sadness or blaming fate, remember who you are. Playboys don't get sad when faced with rejection. They quickly move on and approach other girls. That's what allows playboys out there to have multiple girls. But once again, let me emphasize this. The principles I've shared in this video can transform you into a cool guy, as long as you adapt them for the right reasons. Not to imitate the negative aspects of playboys, such as manipulating and toying with girls. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful and give this video a thumbs up. You can also share this video to your friend and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.